Hello everyone, my name is Kristen Allen. Today I'm joined by my friend and coworker Danielle Sumler.
Hi, everyone.
We are the outreach team for the Dixon Gallery and Gardens, and today we're here to show you guys a fun project that combines art and nature. Today we'll be making leaf creatures. So for today's project, you'll just need some leaves. You can get them from your backyard or anywhere. Any kind of leaf will do. You'll need some glue or tape, any kind of adhesive. You're going to need some markers or a pencil, anything to draw with, and you'll need some paper. Okay, so before we get started with our art project today, I'm going to show you guys a few different species of trees and what their leaves look like, and let that be our inspiration today. All right, friends, so we're going to take a closer look at some leaves and the trees that they belong to. When you're trying to figure out what kind of tree it is that you might be looking at if you're outside on a walk, one of the best ways is by looking at their leaf. Trees have unique leaf shapes and colors, and it can tell you a lot about the tree itself. So what we're going to do is try to match the leaf with the tree that it belongs to. Let's start over here with this one on the left. I feel like this one's one of the easiest ones. So take a look at the trees up above and see if you can match which tree it belongs to. So this is a little bit tricky because this leaf is from the fall, and in the summertime it would be green. But when we see this really bright red color, we can tell that it might be one of the two trees on the left, either the Japanese maple or the red maple. Well, this leaf belongs to the red maple. This kind of tree is actually Canada's national tree. It's on their flag, in fact. Okay, let's take a look at this leaf right here. Now, this leaf is very shiny. You can kind of tell from the picture. It's also really thick. Can anybody guess what tree this belongs to? So we know it's not the red maple. It's probably not the Japanese maple either, right? Because it's not purple. So it's either the southern magnolia, the paper birch, or the American elm. It's a magnolia leaf. Magnolia trees are known for these really waxy leaves. They're really thick. They're great for crafts. All right, this next leaf is one of my favorites. Can you guess what tree it belongs to? This leaf is an American elm leaf. Now, American elm leaves are always asymmetrical. That means that they're not exactly the same on both sides. See how this side's a little lower and that one's higher? And it also has this jagged edge that goes all the way around. In the summertime, it's green, of course, but in the fall, they'll be yellow. And American elm trees are very rare. There used to be a lot more of them in America, but they got wiped out due to the Dutch elm disease. So we actually only have one elm tree at the Dixon. He has a nickname. His name is Elmer, and we have to give him an injection every year so that he doesn't get the Dutch elm disease. So it's really hard to take care of American elm trees, but luckily there's medicine now to keep the ones that we have left happy and healthy. All right. Next, let's take a look at this leaf. Almost looks like a spider, right? It has all those different lobes coming out. This is a Japanese maple. Okay, so that one is easy because it matches the color. It's kind of this beautiful reddish purple color. All right, last one. That's right, that's a paper birch. So you can tell that the birch tree also has kind of those jagged edges, just like the American elm does, but the bottom matches. It's symmetrical on both sides, so that's a way that they're different. All right, so I hope that you guys enjoyed learning a little bit more about leaves, and now we're going to use leaves to create our art project today. So I'm going to let Miss Danielle show you what to do.
The first thing you need to do is get all of your leaves together. We're going to look at them closely. Look at the edges, maybe the shape. What do you think you could turn these leaves into? Could they be an object? Could they be a part of an animal or a person? Once you have that figured out, get out your sheet of paper. Once I've chosen my first leaf, I'm going to place it on my paper, make sure it fits just right, and then I'll get out a glue stick. Now you may want to glue directly on the leaf, but some leaves are a little too delicate for that. So you can see that's why I'm gluing onto the paper instead. I'm going to very carefully place my leaf onto the paper and arrange it how I want it to be. Once my leaf is secure and in place, it's ready for me to turn it into something new. Today I'm going to try to use these leaves as the feathers in a peacock drawing. This project is all about using your imagination. So when I saw these leaves, I thought of a peacock, but you may have thought of something completely different. It's up to you what you want to create with your own leaves. Now that I've finished drawing the peacock, I'm going to use a few more leaves to make some other animals. I decided animals would be the theme for my project today. And when you create your project, you don't have to have a theme. You could make some objects, then some animals, then some people. It's really up to you, just like I said before. For this leaf, I again thought it might tear if I put the glue directly on the leaf. So I put that glue on the paper first. These last two leaves that I'm going to turn into some bunny ears seemed a little more sturdy than the other two, so I went ahead and put the glue directly on them this time. For my next step, I went over my pencil lines, darkened them up, and made them show up much brighter than before. Once the outlines were finished, I finally was able to add color and bring my leaf creatures to life.
Thank you guys so much for making art with us today. We hope you had fun and we'd love to see your leaf creatures. If you want to share with us what you've made, you can use the hashtag #DixonAtHome and find us on Facebook or Instagram. The Dixon Gardens are open right now with social distancing measures in place. So if you'd like to come by, you can check out our leaves and all the cool things that we have in nature growing in the gardens right now. Hope you guys have a great day and we hope to see you soon. Bye!